Anunnaki don't do the. Also, think about that. That's why their features are like that. That's why their features are like that because they don't want people to. They don't want the humans. They don't want the humans to see themselves as they're that much different. Because if you look at the Easter Island, you could get that mixed up with like it's hard for people to be like, oh, Easter Islands, black people. No, all black people got broad noses and big lips. And it's like, well, what about this different? They're not all the same. But it's like the fact that I don't believe in coincidences. You know what I'm saying? So that's all pre-planned. So the Anunnaki, they have those features like that. Like Billy Carson don't got black man's persona. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't have that like that. Obviously, you could tell he's so-called carbon, but he doesn't have that. That's why these people are not trying to these lunars are not trying to listen to you. Oh my God, has this guy been to prison or something? Like, why is he so aggressive? Like, yo, bro, the dude is making a Solarplex song talking about love. I don't know, man. It's just the way he's looking at the computer. Like, bro, like kick rocks, man. Nah. Because that's like with me. When I was having all of those, especially like at these 9-to-5 jobs, like these lunars they couldn't like. I remember one time, right? I was working with this white boy, and he was he was having a rough day. Like a bunch of logs, he slipped on it. It was funny. Like we was nailing something in the wall or something.
Yeah.
And he was like laying on a bunch
of. Hey, you
logs.
live, Bing? We live. I done went live out the blue.
All right. So he was laying on a bunch of logs, right? And the logs all fell, like they crashed on him. So I was like, yo, you good? He's like, give me like a dirty look. I'm like, all right. So then at the end of the day, what's it called? He's like, yo, put the ladder. He was like, go around the front and put the ladder on the truck. I'm like, all right. So there was a little ladder in the back, but he told me to go in the front and get the ladder in the front, put it on the truck. So I go around and get the big ladder, and that one, like, our boss would tell us, don't do that one, like, that's like a team effort ladder. So I'm like, just by myself. He just told me to put it up. I'm like, all right, it's not even a struggle for me. So I'm picking the ladder up by myself, right? And then I'm putting it up on the truck, and he was like, yo, what are you doing? And I was like, I'm putting the ladder up. He's like, I didn't say that, but why are you putting that ladder up? I'm like, bro, you told me go around the front and put the ladder up. And he's like, why would you be picking that ladder up when you should have just got this ladder? I'm like, bro, that ladder's in the back. You said specifically, go in the front and get that ladder and put it up. So I'm putting this joint up. Like, I'm not struggling. I'm getting it up by myself. And then I'm about to get it up, and he comes over and he snatched the ladder down. I'm like, yo, what are you doing? So now we grabbing the ladder from each other. So now there's that tension now, that there's that racial tension. So now he grabbed the ladder on my hand, and I yank out his hand. And then I try to put it up again, but he puts it down. And then it was like a face-to-face, right? It was like a face-to-face. And then I checked him, and then he's like, you know what? Just get in the truck. Like, just get in the truck, and you're just a child, man. Just get in the truck. I'm like, all right, man, you put that ladder up, that dummy. So he puts the ladder up. We get the ladder up, and then I get in the truck, and he start popping all this crap, and I'm like, man, like, what was the reason for all of that? You know what I'm saying? You just mad. You mad for what? You mad because you can't really put that ladder up by yourself. But you see me, I have no problem about to do a 2-man job all by myself. So you seeing me doing that, like that's just representing masculine energy. Like I don't need help doing this, I'm gonna do this myself. So while I'm putting that joint up, he got sick. And then after that he like driving and everything. He like texting and driving. And you know it's funny, trying to set me up, right? So after work, I'm driving home. So I'm driving home now, and his partner, right? One of his partner that would be he was on another job. He's like, yo, are you still working? I was like, I was like, I mean, I'm kind of like off. He's like, yo, I need some equipment. Can you drive it to me? And I was like, what? Where you want me to drive? Like, he wanted me to drive like an hour away. So my soul was like, nah, test this. So I hit his coworker up, and I was like, yo, are you still working? And he's like, nah, bro, I've been off work for he was like, I've been off work. We got off work in the afternoon. I was like, yo, you try to make me drive an hour away just because you was that mad about that. So that was like his little revenge. So then the next day at work, I like made a joke about it, and then I was like, oh, I didn't know that you was was working overtime after you got off work at 2:00, and he just smiled, and I was like, you see, man, these people just be having problems with us. They just make their own reasons to have problems. You know what I'm saying? But that's that ET in them. They can't figure it out. They don't know what it is, but they have problems with it. But I'm about to see this other. I'm trying to find this other what the heck is her name? That cat Kankin. The heck is Cat? Yeah, you got nothing. You ain't got nothing on your channel. Nothing. I saw my blood type video where she said some funny stuff about some working in the house or something like that.
It's crazy how all these people, right? They be having so much to say. But when you tell them a fact, it doesn't fit into their theory of history. It shatters their whole joint. Like it's hypercombustion time. Because the stuff that we talk about, it can't even be fit into. It's shattering history. You have to go back now and rethink everything. Just because of the simple fact that we bring in the ancient light. Y'all ain't studying cymatic brain frequencies and different archaeological sites and megalith structures and ancient beings and ancient structures. Ain't nobody doing that. Ancient scripts. So when you say something about some of the ancient joints, you see, there's no connection because they're not on it. It's still on, that low frequency. So that's something we have to deal with and still stay strong because, it ain't a lot of us out here. We can see that just by the hate we get.
Yeah.
And the lack of communication we get with our own brothers. You're trying to wake your own brother up. He trying to kill you. You want to take you out of the game. Why?
Yeah.
Why are you trying to take me out of the game? I'm trying to help you, bro. My people die from a lack of knowledge. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, but if we come to you with that negativity, we come at you with low energy. Now it's a party. We cool.
Yeah, we cool. We can hang out.
We trying to uplift you. Nah, bro, I ain't trying to hear that. You think you better than me?
Yeah.
You think you better than me? You trying to say what you think? I'm from Africa. I'm not trying to hear no extraterrestrial crap.
Right.
What are you talking about?
And you said that, homeboy. So, okay, if the pyramids resurrected, the Sphinx, the Olmec head, some of the great obelisks, the biggest ones ever, 300 tons, 400 tons, some of these structures. Right? So, aliens did it. Aliens did it then. So, you're contradicting yourself. If you don't have the brain capacity or your people, then extraterrestrials did it, right? So what other explanation is it? That's what they're going to say. So the ETs are you, fools. ETs are us, man. So there's no green head aliens, none of that crap.
Especially, I can understand if there was just pyramids here, but we got faces. Like we have faces. Like if you even the Sphinx. Okay, so the nose and the lip is shot off. Okay, so if there were no Olmec heads or no Nubian heads or anything like that, I can understand people saying, I can understand it a little. I can understand it a little, well, we can't see the nose or the lips, but we got other stuff to show you okay, look, these people have broad features. So maybe, just maybe, the reason why this joint was shot at is because it got similar features to these Olmecs and these Nubians that obviously don't have pointy features.
Right.
And all of the jokes. Oh, I was thinking about that today too. Okay, so look, how they say that so-called black people look like monkeys and apes, right? So the ape, right? I'm gonna knock this down, right?
Homo sapien.
No one said this. The gorilla. Okay, gorillas, we have protruding jaws. You type in a Negro skull, you're gonna see that it has a protruding jaw. Look at the Sphinx, and some of the Olmecs got protruding jaws. Look at an ape. It got a protruding jaw. So, do we come from those apes? Do we look like the apes, or do the apes look like us? Who is the most dangerous physical person on this planet? The people that's looking like Mike Tyson. So, who is the most dangerous type of animals? These gorillas are savage. So, wouldn't it make more sense that we need to make a savage animal? So, some of these apes is getting their blueprint from these colossal people. That's why they're so fierce. And so let's just make a colossal person. We're gonna take some, we're gonna slow the genes down and all of that, and then we're gonna make it dumb. So we pretty much an ape is pretty much a dumb, animalistic nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's why they're so out of control. But they try to reverse. They got you thinking that you're from the ape. No, the ape is from you. They got you thinking that, we look like reptiles. No, the reptiles look like us. So all of that, we're reptilians and we have reptile features. That all get debunked. It's the other way around. You mean to tell me that reptiles?
Get him, B.
You mean that? You mean reptiles? You mean to tell me reptiles was floating around the cosmos trillions and trillions and trillions of years ago? No, it was star people, Olmecs, Sphinx people roaming the cosmos, and then some knuckleheads said,
Yo, hold up. You know how many lost ancient civilizations that existed on this planet that had high technology and were the highest frequency beings on this planet? You know how many beings pulled up from this planet? It's documented in Texas that they actually leave.
That's a fact. And you said this too. Where are the Olmec bones? Where are the Olmec bones?
Where the bones?
We got Egyptian bones.
We got Homo erectus bones.
Yeah, but we got dinosaur bones.
We got dinosaur bones. Man, we got a billion-year-old power plant, fam. We got a billion-year-old power plant that's been discovered. You know what I'm talking about? And these people are talking about a darn Homo erectus chimp.
That's a fact.
Split. Come on, man. It don't make sense. It don't make sense.
You got it. So the more it's like this, so everything is backward. Like we said, the black eye. I'm gonna read. Matter of fact, that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna read them the Black Eyed Galaxy. That's what we're gonna do. So the more advanced the structures, and so the less advanced the structures and the more bones, the more advanced they are. So we have the Mayans, Aztecs, and Incas. They have murals. They don't have colossal. No colossal Mayan. Colossal is not size. Colossal is quality. Megalith is the size. Colossal is the quality. So really, the Olmecs, that's not a megalith. That's colossal. But the Sphinx is a colossal megalith because it not only is it perfect, but it got the flower of life sign, but it's also brolic. So if you type in megalith faces, you don't find the Olmec. But if you type colossal, you find it. But if you type in so technically a mansion is a megalith, but it's not colossal. So the Mayans got no colossal, nothing. They have some got some like statues that's pretty big and all, but it ain't got there's no colossal.
That's a shit right there, boy.
So where not only does it have no colossal, they got all these fake little murals. They got these little fake murals, right? Got these little fake murals, and not fake murals, but they got murals. They got receipts of these dudes doing blood sacrifices. They got receipts of you guys getting busy doing all this corrupted stuff. You running around the woods naked. We got American Indians with leaves and patches, covering their parts up, and we also got bones. We have bones of these people here. So these people are more advanced. These people were here before the Olmec to have the colossal.
Right.
That don't make no sense. It's all backwards. So going into what I was saying, I'm about to pull it up right now. The Black-Eyed Galaxy. Let's see what this joint is. The Black-Eyed Galaxy, where life is reversed. Black-Eyed. Oh, snap. Is that where Black-Eyed Peas got their name?
Yeah.
Yo. The Black-Eyed Galaxy is relatively isolated spiral galaxy, 17 million. Let's pick the stats up. How to get it. BlackEyeGalaxySpace.com. Alright. And we're gonna talk about the American Indians too. We're gonna talk about they got a nice hijack setup going on. You see, they gave you Pan-Americanism in terms. They gave you Pan-Africanism. See, they don't talk about that. Pan-Africanism was not to make us all feel. Well, partially was to make us feel like we all the same. We all from Africa. But another part of Pan-Africanism is they knew we was gonna find out about America. The true all the hot stuff is in America. So they want you to be a slave to a continent. So now, instead of you connecting to all of this colossal all over the planet, now we talking about, it's only America. So the Sphinx is not older than, now the Sphinx ain't older than the little Grand Canyon stuff. So what statue on planet Earth is more efficient than the Sphinx? Nothing. So there we go again. The less advanced the statue, the more advanced the people. So we got the mansion up in Beverly Hills is not more advanced than these suburban middle class cribs. No.
That's a fact.
I got the stats in joint. The gas.
No, look, a mansion ain't a megalith structure. I don't care what mansion you build, it ain't gonna be a megalith structure. Megalith structures come with precise measurements, precise angles. They can't build that, man. These people can't do that.
No, I was just saying the megalith is dealing more with the size.
Oh yeah. It's going more into the different joints. Yeah,
we know that, but because technically, what we looking at is colossal megaliths. So it's just each thing has been like hijacked. But yeah, we're not saying the mansion is the actual megalith. It's just you have mansions that are okay. A box, I could get a box truck right now.
I get what you're saying, but that's just for the people, so they won't think. You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah, it's a fact.
My boy knows what's going on now. He ain't crazy. He knows what's up.
A box truck. I get a box truck that's bigger than. I'll go to U-Haul right now and get a box truck, and I'll run right over a home like that. But there's nothing colossal about this box truck. This joint's man-made.
Yeah.
And I was thinking this too, right? A lot of these people, you know, especially these antichrists out here, gold. We got elements older than people's souls. A lot of these people's souls is outdated by elements.
That's a fact. Outdated by dinosaur bones. Their souls ain't older than a dinosaur bone.
That's why they died. That's why they I seen his videos dudes talking about he'll die for the American land. What would you live for? What would you live for? So you'll die for a piece of land that don't even love you. But
don't own it.
But
don't got no name connection to it. Don't got nothing to it. Can't get no resource money from it. Another whole species own it. It's just like the blocks, the neighborhoods.
Yeah.
O Block, BGBDs, all that done. 53rd, 55th Street, and all that. These people own these blocks, man. Y'all don't own nothing. Y'all boys broke. Y'all claiming some other people's stuff, man. Claiming O Block, man. Go claim O Block. Go claim what's the name be claiming? Fat boy. He ain't even fat no more. Gucci. Zone 36 and all that crap. Man, that ain't y'all's. That ain't none of y'all stuff, man. That's these other people's stuff who they pay for. They own the blocks. Y'all repping some other people. That's why I don't understand these people, man.
The gangs is the Indian tribes, and the block is the land, the American land.
And the land ain't owned by no gang members.
That's a fact. That's a fact. You Indians claiming this is your land. So if it's your land.
Look. How about all the dudes that died over the block, the set they claim, which is another man's block who owns it?
That's a fact.
Woo! That's y'all Jews tonight. Y'all dying over another man's land.
And when they die, what do they get it buried with? They get it buried with Gucci and Louis. And who owns the Gucci and Louis?
Hold on, it's finna get deep, y'all. It's finna get deep. Let me drop my 777 down here, man. It's finna get deep, boy. This just the beginning. How long we in, Bean? This just the beginning, boy. Oh, Lord. Y'all want us to go in? Y'all want us to go in? You got it, boy. Let me put my 777 up in here. Okay, let's rock. You know what I'm talking about? This is the stamp right here. Let's rock. Okay, now. So, you getting buried in Louis and Gucci. You know what I'm talking about? You got on your Philly Prada shoes, your cross around your neck, gold chain cross around your neck, and all these different entities, these homosexual entities on your body. Come on, man. Y'all being played, man. Y'all being swindled, man. Y'all dudes is actually going out like chumps. And that's what I mean about the frequency, Bean. These frequencies are totally different. We have a totally different frequency from these people. These people want to kill your brother. You want to kill your brother, right? He looks just like you. So it's like you want to kill your own family member. But it's people that don't look like you. They knocking you off and knocking you down. They knocking you off and knocking you down every day. They don't look like me. And they don't look like you. So why you want to bring the smoke to me? And they don't look like me. So you want to take the anger, you want to reverse it, take the anger out on me when you're supposed to be taking it out on them.
And you blaming them for slavery.
And you blaming them. And look, you got people in the Holocaust. Whoopi Goldberg and a whole bunch of junk right now for talking about the Holocaust. They don't even talk about the Holocaust. They're taking this lady money and rights and all this stuff just because she said something about the Holocaust. We don't even talk about the Holocaust. Well, they don't even talk about the Holocaust. Y'all talk about slavery so much. They talk about slavery so much, Beam. It's like, man, get over it. Like, that's why I understand why these lunar people be saying, man, get over it. Because if you get over it, it'll make you look more stronger. It'll make you look more hard. You'll be more dope because now you're not thinking about what happened 400 years ago, you're moving on with your life. You got your business. You're showing people you're strong. You're doing your own thing. You're a strong-minded being. You're moving in this matrix. You're breaking it down. Instead of crying about slavery every 5 seconds. So you living 400 years ago in 2022 every day. Come on, man. Come on. No, nobody doing that. The Germans not doing it. The Holocaust, the Jews, nobody doing that. The Chiefs, they went through wars and all that.
And this is how they get them, right? So look, this is how we in the hood. So, okay, so let's say they're trying to get a group of people that's selling drugs, right?
Right.
So they get who are the detectives? The detectives and the people investigating, they make them black.
Right.
You don't think, so you selling drugs to black informants and the so-called brothers, because you think that's your brother.
Right.
Meanwhile, so now after they do that, right? So after you do that, what do these informants and what do the force do? Who do they send in to raid you? They not going in to raid you. They sending the white people to kick the door. Please get on. And then what do? You get down on your knees. You get down on your knees and you let them take you out the crib.
Right.
And you go about your thing. They not about to send. They don't send black police in to do the raid.
And guess what?
Do the homework. They send the so-called colonizers.
Look, but when so basically they do a spin. They spin on them dudes. They spin on them fools on their whole spot, their whole complex, their whole apartment. They spin on them. So boom, they spin, right? So they spin on these fools. Nothing gets done. They kick them in the head, slam their family, strip their peoples, kick their peoples in the head, throw their babies on the floor. It might be the wrong address, right? You got these police come kick in your door, slam and humiliate you, put you outside. You might be butt naked out there in your boxers and your girl bra, no nothing. You know what I'm saying? These people are humiliating you. They leave, you go in the house, nothing happened. You don't spin through, you don't spin the block and get retaliation. You don't make songs about them. You don't make diss songs about them. You definitely don't go to their house and try to rob them. You don't try to hit lick on them. You don't drill them. You don't do nothing. But you see me. You see a dude on the street walking down the street. He looking, minding his own business. You got smoke with this man out the blue. Your own brother. Your own brother. It's like, that's the mark of the beast, man. That's 666.
Hey, where's that from? Where's that from? Okay, I'm gonna give you a perfect analogy. So the Moors, we all talk about, the Hyksos invaded Egypt. These people are GMO, yada yada yada. But how did they know how to get in there? The Moors. The Moors was the one going into Egypt talking about, these people is lacking. Okay, so what we gonna do is we gonna do our homework. We know where this is at. We know where that's at. Now we gonna send the police in. We gonna send the white police. We gonna send the Hyksos in, and they gonna go clear Egypt. And you're not gonna even know about us. You're not gonna know about us because we in the backfield in the car taking the flicks, and you never know us. And now instead of you blaming the people that sanction this, you blaming the little pawn. You mad at the pawn. You mad at the pawn. And I was going somewhere with that. American Indians. That's what happened with the American Indians. The Moors, they did their homework. The American Indians was tribed up. You gang separated. So the Moors capitalized on it. They said, hold up. These people ain't even aligned. They don't even rock with each other. We're going to come over. We're going to blend in. And then we're going to bring these Columbus. We're going to bring these Tomahawk over. And then we're going to have them do the dirty work.
Yeah.
So you don't now everyone blaming them, but you believe Mansa Musa was one of the richest men on the planet. So you know who Henry Sampson is? No, that's the man that invented the cell phone. What about Gladys Mays West? That's the woman that invented GPS.
Yeah.
What about Mark Dean? That's another brother who invented a home computer.
Let's get it.
We don't like Africans, but a Nigerian invented the internet.
What about the women who found what about the women from NASA who was the foundation of the whole launch for the NASA launch? These women did all the joints, and they was who? Huh? You already know. Come on, man.
Carbon.
All of this 7 that's up in my skin. You know, and that was the women. You don't even want to see our women, man. Women more galactical than you, Homo sapien.
That's a fact.
Homo erectus minds, man.
So you believe, so we know that these people have an issue. So we're not about to tell you about all the inventions you guys got, but we're gonna glorify this dark-skinned African as the richest man in the world. Okay, so mainstream media is glorifying. You can go on Google right now.
Right.
Type who was the wealthiest man that lived on Earth, and they're gonna show you someone that same complexion, someone that got the same complexion as you. So right. You mean to tell me that the people that they don't tell you about the inventors, but they're gonna tell you that someone that looked like you was the wealthiest man? Nah, that's cap. There's something funny about that. That is the man that funded the whole slave trade. So if you got problems and you got slavery issues, you gotta go take that smoke to these Moors. You gotta go take that smoke to them. If you want to blame one group of people on this that's walking that you can see on this planet, we know about the reptilians, but they crafty, so they might be harder to get to. But you might want to check some of these Moors. They was the one that made the ships. You know what I'm saying? The Euros, they didn't even know how to navigate. They didn't know where you get the maps from. How you know where to get from here to there? Well, obviously you got that from the wealthiest man. So the wealthiest man, you're right, you is wealthy. But how? What was you doing with that wealth? Why was you so wealthy? What was you really doing? Man, you made more money hustling. You made more money hustling niggas than most people. You made more money hustling niggas than most millionaires got. Period. That's a fact.
Carl.
Okay, yeah. So look, I'm gonna read this Black Eyed Galaxy joint. Okay, so what's the joint say? It's characterized by its bizarre internal motion. The gas in the outer region of this remarkable galaxy is rotating in the opposite direction from the gas and stars in its inner regions. Well, doesn't that sound like the behavior of the people we're talking about? Everything's backwards. Let's not take the blind leading the blind, man. Let's not take the people that have a problem with us. Let's take, okay, so these people are trying to hurt us. We're about to just go hurt the people that's trying to help us. That sounds like bizarre. That's bizarre motion right there.
That's what we're going through right now. They're trying to take out the people that's trying to bring the light up to them. We're trying to raise these dudes light up. Right? Because if you don't know, you don't know. You see? Who makes the roasted crew? Who makes the roasted crow? Who gets the abbot's wisdom? Who stretches out the bands of Orion? You see? If you don't know, you don't know. So light is the light is it. You don't got no light. You're not messing with us, man. Please, you need to go ahead and become warriors of the art of listening. Become master listeners, because it's gonna be the key to unlocking your being and sparking your fire, man. Your lion.
Right.
Y'all people don't wake up and understand it. You have to be a good listener, man. It's an art to listen. You know what I'm saying? Because once you push everything in context, these people don't want to know the truth. There are agents. There are beings against the light. There are beings that are determined not to bring the people the truth. And guess what? That's where it stopped at. That's where we got smoke. Me and my 7,000, my light being, my Star Nation, my old mate, we got smoke. We ain't having that.
And we was just saying this too. So, so if we don't, so there's two people that can check these people, right? So we coming from the Jedi's. So we righteously aggressive. So yeah, it might come off a little like